Hello, and welcome back to my channel, The Reaction Story. My name is Sneha, and today I'm here with another reaction video. So, in today's video, I'm going to react on Billy Connolly Dwarf on a Bus live in London 2010. Well, this video is going so much, interesting because this is my first time I'm doing a reaction video on Billy Connolly. So, I am really very excited. As you all know, that he's a famous British actor, writer, and a stand-up comedian and a television presenter, and he is well-known personality in UK, and he is very famous for his observational comedy, and he is a well-known personality by his nickname the Big Yin. So I am really very excited for for his video because I have heard a lot about his observational style of comedy. So this video is going full of entertainment. So first we watch this video together, then we talk about this video. So without wasting any time, let's get into this video.
And she swears that it's true. And I hope it's true. And if I tell it right, you will hope it's true.
Oh wow, he has a good
My
sense of,
is a retired
dressing
school teacher.
sense.
And she supplies herself to people who don't have teachers. She's a supply teacher. When somebody is sick or dead, she'll supply herself. And a lot of her friends do this as well. And her friend told her this story. And when she told me the story, I thought I would pee myself. I was in New York where I live, and she phoned me, and I fell on my phone's next to my bed. I fell onto my bed. You know that way you laugh, your legs won't work right. And I told my wife, I said, Flo just told me the funniest story I'm going to tell my audiences. It's about a dwarf. And she said, well, you can't, Billy. You can't do that. I said, why? She says, because you can't say dwarf. I said, why the fuck now? I'll be talking about a dwarf. Surely you can say dwarf when it's a dwarf you're talking about. She says, they're little people.
Little people.
I said, but little people and dwarfs. There's a difference between a little person and a dwarf. One of them's a fucking dwarf. And they both know which one it fucking is. Don't give me that shite. So I decided to tell it. Her friend was going to supply herself to a school somewhere. And she got on a Glasgow bus. Oh, please be true. And she sat down, and it just happened to be the last seat. And the bus took off and trundled off into the day. 4 or 5 stops later, the bus stops, and a wee dwarf woman comes on. I've now compounded the felony by calling her a wee dwarf. She wasn't a particularly small dwarf. She was just a dwarf-sized
Oh my God, dwarf-sized dwarf.
I'll probably get all sorts of complaints now. Dear Mr. Connolly, I saw your otherwise excellent show. What a pity you descended to the dwarf story. I, personally, am a member of the Tall Dwarf Society. I'm 6'4". I'm proud to call myself a dwarf. I also do impersonations of chocolate biscuits, if you're ever stuck. Anyway, the wee woman got on the bus, the wee dwarf woman, and discovered there's no seat, and so hung on to whatever was nearest, the seat to the pole or whatever, and the bus took off. There was a wee schoolgirl in a school uniform sitting over here, probably urged along by her mother. Give the woman your seat, give that woman your seat. she went over to the wee dwarf woman and she said, "Excuse me, would you like to have my seat?" Whereupon the wee dwarf woman flew into a rage and said, "Oh, aye, because I'm a dwarf. You're offering me a seat simply because I'm a dwarf. Well, I have managed my whole life as a dwarf. It's not a problem to me. Keep your seat."
Oh my God, this is actually very embarrassing
With
moment.
embarrassment, went back to her seat, and the bus trundled on in silent embarrassment for a stop or three. Then, please be true,
Okay.
a big Glasgow woman was getting off the bus.
Glasgow woman.
And before she went up to the door, she went over to the wee dwarf woman.
Oh.
She said, "I'm getting off the bus and I'm leaving my empty seat here. Because I'm a dwarf." You said, "No, not because you're a dwarf, because you're another human being. I happen to be leaving the bus. My seat is vacant. I'm merely pointing it out to you that it exists. As a matter of fact, I thought you were extremely rude to that wee girl and you owe her an apology. As a matter of fact, I hope when you go home tonight, Snow White kicks your ass."
Okay. Okay, so I really enjoy this story. Means this story is so hilarious. I must say that Billy is a very good storyteller, and the way he's telling the whole story is outstanding. The way he present, the character, the Dwarf character, is like amazing. Every point where he, telling about the situation and the bus scene and the mental situation of a Dwarf is like amazing. He's really very, very hilarious. I really like his dressing sense. He's very stylish at this age. Like, he's a very good hairstyle and the tattoo and the whole costume. I really like his dressing sense. Means at this age you become very boring in his boring in your dressing sense, but he is looking very stylish. I really like his pajama and the t-shirt. It's looking very, very wonderful, and I really like his style of comedy. He is very, very interesting when he tells something, and that's a very plus point for a stand-up comedian, because when you narrate a story, when you interact with the audience, it's you give a good humor to the audience. And yes, he is, I'm definitely say that he is very good a storyteller, very good narrator, and I really enjoy this story. And I really I'm just started taking interest that what coming next, what is doing next in his story. So it is really very nice. I really like his style of comedy. I must watch some more his stand-up comedy videos, and if you like my reaction on this video, then do let me know in the comment section and give me your valuable suggestion in the comment section below. I will definitely read all your comment. And guys, if you really like my reaction, then don't forget to subscribe my channel. It will take only few seconds to press subscribe button, so please don't forget to subscribe this channel. So thank you for watching. Till then, be happy, stay cool, goodbye.